The match starts. You woke up today choosing pain and liked how the match started, where there is no current advantage or disadvantage to you or the opponent, and plan to keep it that way. This is neutral state, where both sides have no significant advantage over each other and generally are in positions that don't put them in a good position to attack each other, just need to approach or do something to start attacking the opponent. However, any Smash game shouldn't stay in neutral state. You should try to rush in or provoke any way to get into advantage state and take out your opponent. If you don't like your friends though, you can prolong it and run away or just hit them with single big attacks like Pyro's side B to keep the game going, but it's best to play neutral state as a game or neutral game. Neutral game ends along with neutral state as you begin your advantage state and start beating up your opponent. It's a good way to get a lead on each other by provoking an attack or approaching or just keeping yourself untouchable. So let's talk about it. Let's start with the rules of the game. You're looking to start a combo, zone, or otherwise compromise the opponent. You should stay unpredictable, make movements using air shifting and your character's moveset, dashing side to side to keep yourself unpredictable, untouchable, and ready to make an attack if they make a mistake, or you cause them to make a mistake. To provoke better, you can do taunts and cancel halfway through the animation. Just make sure that you're far away enough that they can't catch you during the first half where you can't cancel it. And anything as small as a parry or anything can give you the edge that you need to win neutral game. A parry will give you extra frames where they can't attack. You want to catch your opponent in moves where they have stun and you can attack them. Cause them to fail a move by provoking, making them think that a move is safe, but either spot dodging, doing grabs, and stuff to catch them in their own act. Depending on your character, current stage, and situation, you should decide whether it's best to approach a neutral game or stay back and more provoke attacks from afar by spacing and zoning your enemy. For sword fighters and bigger characters, it's generally best to approach and try more provoking attacks that cause them to make mistakes. Try to get around over them, try to use little aerials to get around them, get behind them. Back aerials are always, or most cases, pretty safe and hit far away while allowing you to escape pretty easy. As you see, they hit decently far, but still allow you to have room to get out. Short hop aerials can be good too, or anything around that. If you run up to provoke a grab, you can spot dodge it and attack. If you run up and provoke a shield, you should grab them. If they fall like that, you can hit them while they're on the ground to continue neutral game and then go into advantage state, instead of just playing the game mode. Here's some of the options you have in neutral state to provoke attacks in aggressive approaching state. You can provoke a grab and spot dodge it to attack them back, but you could also provoke with short hop aerials or just full hop and spike from above, provoke a shield and then punish while landing. So you'd spike like that, and if you hit their shield you can attack right back to pressure their shield, lower it down, and put you in a better state to continue. Another good thing that you can do to just generally provoke attacks is shield dash into them attacking you and then punish. Many characters and certain situations often warrant more spacing and zoning conditions of winning, such as Samus and Dark Samus, which have a lot of projectiles that they can use to make the opponent react and dash into attack, or just make them have to come towards where the Samus wants them to be. Such as this side of the map, they can jump and shoot rockets, shoot little balls, and just generally get them to approach them instead of the other way around. Then either punish their approaches with grabs and rolls to go into grabs. This is great, especially by edges, to get them to lead up to you, roll by them, and grab them and throw them off the edge. It also works as just a movement and positional conditions of winning. by shooting a ball upwards, you confirm that they can't go up there. They have to stay down here, which allows you to shoot rockets down here and shoot a ball up there, or shoot a ball up there while a rocket's coming in, and that forces them to go up, in which you can then punish up there. Here's a few examples of what you can do to have this. You can provoke an attack on you by charging a shot, making them attack, and then make them flinch with your attack and hitting them back, getting them in a worse state than you. You can also lay traps for your enemy using certain special abilities and moves that will make a small mistake be a much bigger one. Like Samus here with his charge shot can make one shield be a shield break or other mistakes. So if he fires a rocket here and Pit blocks it, she can fire a charge shot, which will make their shield be very low, or break it if they were holding their shield before that, which can cause one small mistake lead to their death. Here's a few last things to know. Most of your attacks that you'll be defending from your opponent will be through shielding, rolling, spot dodging, air dodging, non-directional air dodging, and you can land on the ground quicker, but also dodge an attack that's coming in by air dodging towards the ground. And it's also best to know that when you're running away from an opponent, provoking the attack, you can pivot backwards and grab for a stronger or more, usually a bigger grab. And it's also good to know that most of your stuff will be more effective behind your opponent, since a lot of the bigger attacks can't be fired from there, although note that's less effective on some opponents. And getting off the ledge doesn't always mean you're at disadvantage. If you have stuff set up so it's hard to get to the ledge, so you might still be in neutral even though you're not in a good position. Finally, in most matches you should be trying to end neutral game as quickly as possible to get yourself in a better position and attacking your opponent, but if you want to mess with your friends and lose friends, then you should try to keep neutral game going. Whenever you land an attack, don't go for more, just back off and start taunting. Find the best taunt, like laughing for Palutena, make your opponent mad and want to attack you more, then don't let them, and continue hitting them one by one until they're so mad that they can't do much but lose.